Welcome to another edition of Chaplain John with Chaplain John Sayers, featuring special reports and interviews with people doing kingdom ministry in Tulare County and beyond. And now, here's Chaplain John.
Hey, this is me again. My thought for the day in 5 minutes or less, not counting the introduction. Now, I'm doing this, sometimes I do this in different places. Sometimes I do this in our computer room. Sometimes I might do this outside, but now I'm in our dining room, and I kind of like this setting because Gail did these stained glass windows. Isn't that cool? And so this place where I'm doing my thought for the day in 5 minutes or less, not counting the introduction. Okay, I've got an interesting question to ask you on today's June 3rd. It's kind of like the chicken or egg. What came first, the chicken or egg? Okay, listen to this. Does rest refresh us, or does being refreshed let us rest? In other words, I guess sometimes the reason we are not refreshed is we're not getting good rest, and that may mean sleep. And I think that's true at times. Oh man, get a good night's sleep and you wake up and you're ready to go. Better than a cup of coffee. Well, almost, okay. Or maybe sometimes we're not getting good rest because we need to be refreshed in here. And then we can rest, like rest in the Lord. There's too much turmoil going on in here. And I'm not sure which goes best. But I got some verses that I want to share with you that regardless, that maybe will give us rest or they'll refresh us. And some of them you know. So here's the verses on this chicken or egg, or what comes first. Jeremiah 31:25 through 26. I will refresh those who are weary and will satisfy with food everyone who is weak with hunger. So then people will say, I went to sleep and woke up refreshed. Wow. Philippians 4:6-7. By the way, Gail did a really wonderful online Bible study with us just this last week on Philippians 4. Here it is. Don't worry about anything, but in all your prayers, ask God what you need, always asking Him with thankful heart, and God's peace, which is far beyond human understanding, will keep your hearts and minds safe in union with Christ Jesus. And here's probably one you also may have heard of, Matthew 11:28-30. Jesus says, come to me, all of you who are tired from carrying heavy loads, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke and put it on you, and learn from me, because I am gentle and humble in spirit, and you will find rest. For the yoke I give you is easy, and the load I put on you is light. Okay, I hope those verses help you. Maybe they might help you give you rest so you can be refreshed. Or maybe those verses might help you be refreshed to give you rest. Thought for the day, 5 minutes or less, not counting the introduction. Woohoo!